Whatever you need. Ask away.
Things been since
Your silent departure? I took a month to... But when I got back, I got the assignment to babysit Wadis on his way to the embassy. I thought that'd be...
You got blood.
A couple more of these, maybe I'll believe you.
What do you know about the embassy?
I know, not much. He said I'm making peace with these... But from what I hear, they're not too big. They do most of their talking with blades and arrows. So if you're...
I'll keep that in mind. If you were able to lay Ursa to rest.
Yeah, we did. Half of the motive. In the end, everybody.
Feels like she would have liked that.
Yeah, damn straight. Damn straight.
What do you know about this place?
Well, nothing good. They took from the Forbidden West during the Red Raids. Lucky. You got it. Tanakh. I can't say I blame them. And now I've up, no matter how much news. Oh, yeah, don't let me stop you. Just...
Errand.
Yeah, all right. I guess what I'm really trying to say is...
I know where to find you. Hopefully sober next time.
Yeah, don't count on it. Be careful out there.
Lighten up, Paiv. You've got a thick wall of stone between...
Are you in charge around here?
Apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed. Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Normally, the gates are open for Asaram salvagers, but no one's allowed in or out. But now we're open.
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. In exchange, the Tanakh returned that fell during the Red Raids. This...
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until...
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, and by negotiate, I mean stare down. Paiv over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot.
It was indeed.
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him.
I'll take you to him, but the commander isn't one to break protocol.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, and we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and chain scrape nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
Yes, well, I'm sure Ulvund was thrilled. Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians? Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? that, Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first shall be...
Shut up. Why the delay?
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks... horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
Laurel. Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order!
Sorry, can't do it.
I'm asking nicely.
Hey, Var.
Hi, Aaron. What's happening?
You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it! Arrest her!
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded.
Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Let her through, boys.
Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Laurel.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time. So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
Just no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do.
That is the line between East and West. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord with the Karja.
I'm not Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is no...
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen? Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the Setting Sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tenakth, it is much more. A litany of deeds. A record of vanquished enemies.
Looks like you've vanquished quite a few.
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, this side shows my martial deeds. Before I die.
How did you come to be among...
It's quite a story. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the... Are you sure you want to hear it?
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping I failed. They committed unspeakable atrocities. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you, and they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a... I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to...
So when you met the Tenakth chief, you did something desperate?
I kept my ears open as the Tenakth dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kulrut. My life, or even my freedom. The other Tenakth howled, but evidently he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kulrut.
You said the Kulrut is a Tenakth's trial by combat.
Yes. It doesn't pit men. Instead, the combatants, believe me. It is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while...
I know more about that than...
Do you? I had hopes for...
You wound up serving
The winners of the Kulrut must serve the chief.
You mentioned that word before. What is it?
The word itself refers to a kind of... In practice, part magistrate. I won my... But many Tenakth still spat on it. But they did. Until I started forcing them to the ground to...
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native to survive. One must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. I can't blame the Tenakth for hating them.
So then, are you still...
Part of me. Yet there is much to admire about the Tenakth. I've heard stories about what it was like before his 3 clans, always at war, constant. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate, and now he looks to the future. Who knows?
The Karja talk about him.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the... It is true that he is feared. When I was first taken before him, I thought... But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like them. I think that if you were fortunate, you would find that he only... I hope you do speak. So, the Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed, or... But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakhs don't seem that peaceful.
They're not. As a rule, Chief Akaro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change...
You asked why I need right... I'll tell you. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian. That threat still exists. It's getting worse every day. Much calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west. And I'm the only one who can...
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian. An army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The bird... I'll grant you this. To serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh. A task so important. And it's just the two. Allies are essential. Chief Akaro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you.
Maybe.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to it.
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja. But enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Akaro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Akaro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
Lancers, form up!
They're riding machines!
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
Vashav! Come with us now, or not at all!
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back! Left flank! To the Karja! Run them down!
I'm not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates! Karja! Stand your ground!
Fire on will! I don't have a shot!
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now. Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
Get ready!
Stick to cover! Archers on the ridge!
We found her!
No good.
survived worse. We'll have to get through them. I'll hunt you down.
Go after her!
Outlanders! I'll skin you both!
Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
Granted.
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it. There! Now go again! Your turn! Come down here and face me!
No! It was an honorable challenge. You've earned your right to it. Comrades! Mark this day! Today you have decimated the Marshals! Slaughtered the Karja! So begins our war on Ikara. Move out!
Get him to the camp. Now.
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
I got you.
It's salvage time, boys.
like it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tenakth have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The Marshals weren't expecting Regala to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Voidis, Vashav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tenakth territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tenakth's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tenakth territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regala ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north. With all those machines they were riding, they must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy. Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
Vashav called Regala a rival.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. Her attack was coordinated.
They knew the lay, and they knew Vashav was going to be handed. If the Tenakth weren't she must have spent months gathering an army.
They had to have made somewhere they could lie.
About Vashav.
The man was survived for years out.
There was more. He spoke.
Too late.
What will?
His body was a cousin of the Sun King. No soldier could.
It's too bad.
At least knows. Well, I'll make sure they're.
Do you think the Karja will take action? Seems like you'd have common.
An expedition of the Karja be taken as the Sun King of. That said.
You said the Tenakth land. What can I expect to find?
And then knew past that their territory.
Right.
The desert, where everyone else, somewhere in the territory.
You don't.
During the Red, but the United, maybe scroll.
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of others. The parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tenakth used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after he reached out to the other tribes, the Tenakth agreed to a neutral border. Karja and Oseram.
But now it's.
Well, they each remnants of.
You said there were.
Well, there were. Not sure if they're.
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck, and don't worry.
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to silence and... Hades. And just maybe... Cool. Be easy out there.
Them shadow cards are taking a beating.
Those people are under attack.
Hey! You up there! Aren't you gonna help?
Not my job. I'm just here to keep an eye on things for chain scrape.
More machines on their way.
Get to safety. I'll handle the rest.
Go, Lakasha. I'll help the Nora.
All right, Nora. Let's see what you can do.
That's the last of them. Better check on the refugees.
Guess the show's over.
Guys.
Is it bad, Lakasha?
Shh, now. Everything will be fine.
Is everyone okay?
Bruised, but not buried. Our order will live to see another day.
Are you sure about that?
We're no strangers to hardship, Nora. We've crossed half the Sundom with no more than the clothes on our backs, and as soon as our Sun Priest returns...
Well, you're better off waiting somewhere else. Your people need shelter. There's a town east of...
Chainscrape. Yes. We know of it.
Who?
Our Sun Priest. Our order has made it this far thanks to his guiding...
Okay, and where is...
He went up to the tower to meditate, and he won't come down. The fallen storm bird is an omen, he said. And of course, it must be.
I see. And how long?
Until he returns. He will return.
Look at yourselves. And Osram thugs are watching you. You're in danger here.
Our situation... I know we cannot stay.
Let me up there.
But his meditation... If he hasn't received his vision, he won't follow.
At least let me check on him. If he's been up there for days.
Yes. Yes, that is sensible, I suppose. The trail up to the tower's falling. Savohars.
It rare.
Let the Nora pass.
Looks like I should head up. Slowly, gently. Hard the ladder. Akasha was right. The trail is in bad shape. I think I can reach those beams if I jump against the cliff. Okay, now how to climb higher. Ladder must have broken off after Savohar passed through. I need to find another way up. Dyer can make use of this. Broken bridge. I might be able to make the jump to the other side. That's a lot of blood. Savohars? There's the Stormbird. Getting closer. Water looks steep enough down below. Could be a quick way down. Machines. Savohar must have snuck past them. I could probably slip past them. Or take them out. Been spotted! That's all of them. I'll fill up while I can. There's Sabohar. In pretty bad shape.
The true sun above me. The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. The true sun above me.
You must be Sabohar.
The true sun before me. Show me the way this eventide. No.
You don't need a vision. You need medical attention. On the way up, I saw parts of the trail had given way. Is that how you hurt yourself?
My pain. Oh, God. A ritual.
You're hurt bad. And your people are running out of time. Staring at the Stormbird isn't solving anything.
You don't understand the omen. It fell here at the peak. I just need to see the twilight path. My people will find their home.
Listen. Look, angry Asura.
The last raid.
I don't think so. What do you think's gonna happen here? If you sit long enough, the sun will show you something.
Plan to a new home.
Or some... Look, I think you punctured a...
The sun.
I'd be more... Your people already...
True sun. Love me.
I think you've been staring at your salvation this whole... Gotta get over to that Stormbird. Grab its heart. Stormbird heart is valuable. Enough to feed all the refugees waiting below. And his answer is sunstroke and a prayer? Why does every priest I meet think blind faith is the answer to everything? I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up. The Osram that was watching the refugees probably went to get Tolland. I gotta get them out of here before he comes back. There. The Order should be able to afford shelter with this heart. Some food and a change of clothes. And lens. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later. Sabohar? How you holding up? Sabohar? I guess you did the best you could. Rest easy now. I'll make sure your people are safe. I should let Lakasha know. And give her the Stormbird heart.
more chance to make it easy on yourselves and clear out.
We won't let you pass, Asaram. If you choose bloodshed, that's on your conscience.
Ain't it just like the Carja to make things harder than they have to be? Okay, boys. You heard her. Get you.
Hold on now, Tolland.
Oh, look. The Carja-loving redhead with the fancy spear. Listen, I'm all out of patience here. I clipped that Stormbird's wings. The salvage is mine. I don't care who gets in my way. Nora savages or Shadow Carja fleabags. I'm taking it.
Okay, so you clipped a Stormbird. But it's brought you nothing but trouble since. Refugees, squabbles, me. Might be hard to swallow, but it's time to cut your losses, don't you think?
Come on, boss. It's not worth it.
Okay. You win. Hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need that salvage anyhow. But these people need all the help they can get. Come on, boys. Back to Chain Scrape. I need a drink.
Aloy, again, we thank you.
You're welcome. Now take this heart. Use it to buy food, clothes, shelter for your people. Maybe even land to build a new home.
This is... Savahar must make these decisions.
No, I'm sorry, Lakasha. Savahar isn't coming back. He's gone. I know it's hard, but your people need a leader now. Go to Chainscrape. Talk to the forge woman there, Petra. Give her the Stormbird heart. She'll look after you and your people until you can get back on your feet. Find your path.
I'll do my best, Aloy. What choice do I have? Here, please accept this. It is modest, but I hope it helps in some small way. To Chainscrape, then.
I'm sorry, I'll be right with you. Okay, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm saying it's overkill.
It's a weapon. Kill is the point.
Not if it blows the user's arm off. Oh, just stop talking. Where are we? Ah. So, you look like someone who's always searching for a new weapon. Am I right?
Actually,
But you're just nuts! I'm with a customer!
I'm not a customer.
I got it! Triple the powder. It'll blow a Strider sky high. Ba-boom. One shot kill. Guaranteed.
Maybe I am.
Then you are in the right place at the right time, Red! How would you like to be the proud owner of the world's first machine-enhanced...
Explosive, done in one, machine wrecking.
Yet perfectly safe, javelin thrower.
Are you two from around here?
Nah, the claim. Dad sent us out west in search of some unknown opportunity. Said we'll know it when we see it.
Sounds like you had other ideas.
Let's just say that opening another trading post for my parents isn't how I want to make my mark.
So she's your...
My apprentice was an incident.
Involving...
Boom! And Dad's
Huh. Tell me more about this.
Saw a scroll when I was a kid by some cars. Just had a scary effective, but come and I'm on.
Whereas I will
I can use machine or boomer, namely with boomsticks.
Why not both?
That. I need the parts to make the first working model. Well, for starters, I'll need
charger horns.
Yeah, that. Otherwise, but the real innovation.
There's a mean one.
Boomer! You get him for me.
You have a deal. I should have enough charger horns for Della and Boomer. Just need a rib from that fang horn on top.
If you see him, say hi to Lauren for me, yeah? He's part of the salvage.
This'll break my fall. Boomer said that fang horn should be nearby. There's the fang horn. Gonna have to take it down to get its rib. Should be able to harvest its rib. Got everything I need for Della and Boomer.
If you see him, say hi to Lauren for me,
You're in the market for awesome armor, right?
I know that look. You've got all the parts, haven't you?
Here you go.
Outstanding! I only need a few minutes to finish the prototype.
I'll take the version that won't blow my arms off. Thanks. Hi.
So did you blow up any machines to get the parts? Or any bandits?
You really like explosions, huh?
Here we go.
With the boomsticks?
Oh, you betcha.
Is it Safe?
Probably.
Can I have one?
No!
Aw.
Cause we're gonna make you something even better.
Ba-boom!
If you see him, say hi Lauren for me, yeah? So, Baron Light's gates are still open? I tell you, I'm not getting paid enough for this.
Safe travels.
Hey, what happened here?
What do you care?
Don't you?
As it happens? No. You know, I was already having a crappy day, and now these two idiots picked my shift to climb the damn mountain. Wouldn't be so bad if this one weren't so heavy.
Wait. 2 idiots?
Did I stutter? Yeah, 2. Heard another one shouting up top. Sounds like they got caught between sharp claws and a sharper fall.
Someone's in trouble. Aren't you gonna do something?
Self-inflicted. And I got my hands full with this one.
You're seriously not going to help?
You seriously are?
Someone's in trouble at the top of the cliff. I better get to climbing. Are you hurt?
I live. My so-called bodyguard. You see him on your way up?
It was hard to miss him. He's dead.
Oh. Guess that's what I get. A mountain climbing machine hunter. Ugh.
What are you doing up here?
That used to be a signal tower. The mechanism in some very specific circles is highly valuable. And since the Karja are planning on tearing them down, I was going to liberate the lens before it got destroyed. You get it for me, and the lenses from the other towers. I'll make it very worth your while.
You said that was a signal tower.
In its day, it was a sight to see. All 6 of them, all lit up, all around the Daunt. They used to warn folks that the Tanax are coming, for whatever that was worth. As you can imagine, the Karja spared no expense putting them together. Hence the fans.
So...
I'm more what you'd call an opportunist with a good... Look, they see no value here. See? It's an opportunity.
Tell that to your friend. I already found...
Well, let me take this shit. I'm an honest... Thank you.
Aloy.
Reyna. Well, but I'll no pressure.
I'll...
You can smell the opportunity in the air. gonna have to get a healer to look at his ankle. Damn.
We'll find a closer spot. Okay, I'm in. End of another day. I am really busting up this place. One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Got the lens. I can trade it with Reyna the next time I see her.
Did you find the lens?
Maybe.
Ha!
Here you go.
Isn't that a sight? And here's a little something for you. Now, if you find any more of these,
You got it.
see you around.
whole bristle...
That lockdown's a drag.
It's rude to stare.
Savior, you're my last hope.
Conover. She's Meridian's savior, not yours.
It's just Aloy. What do you want?
Please, no one will listen. But the Eclipse... they're here in the Daunt.
Really, Conover? Aloy's the one that defeated them. You're bothering her with this hogwash now?
Some of them must have fled west after the battle at the Elite. I saw one of our sentries, Lorevic, sneaking off to meet with one. I tried to eavesdrop, but they spotted me. And then Lorevic tried to kill me. I fought back. It was him or me.
Unfortunately, there's no hard evidence that connects Lorevic to the Eclipse. And since Conover doesn't deny killing his fellow soldier, Nozar sentenced him to death.
What makes you so sure Lorevic was working with the Eclipse?
Well, I was too far to hear everything. But I heard them both say the word Eclipse.
It's not the most outlandish claim I've heard, but it's up there.
Crying Eclipse is a convenient way to dodge a death sentence.
If I have to die, so be it. But if we ignore this threat, others are going to die too.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Weeks ago, during a shift change, some trespassers slipped through the gate. By the time anyone noticed, they were halfway out the canyon. Nozar didn't see the need to give chase. Let the Tenakth take care of them, he said.
Nozar wasn't one to be sidetracked, sun rest his soul. He tightened up the patrol schedules, reprimanded the sentries, and everyone moved on.
But I couldn't stop thinking about it. None of us are careless out here, meaning someone left it open on purpose. And Lorevic, well, he's always grumbling about officers. But on this, he was too quiet. And after the incident, he started acting different, jumpy. So when I spotted him sneaking out of the barracks after hours, I followed. I found him. When Lorevic mentioned the Eclipse, the stranger took off, and Lorevic lunged at me with his knife. Instincts took over. Sentry...
Why don't you believe him?
We combed the woods. Searched Larevic's bunk, searched it again. Didn't find anything. Look, Conover's a good man. I don't believe he murdered Larevic in cold blood. But Nozar only listened to facts. And those who remain follow his example. And that fact is, Conover killed his fellow sentry.
No, but more Eclipse are out there.
Well, we can't question a dead... But hey, if you find a bunch of Eclipse soldiers hatching an evil plot, please do let us know.
The meeting you witnessed.
No.
A dozen soldiers have already searched at Conover. There's nothing there.
I can see things others can't. If the Eclipse are in the Daunt, I'll find them.
Thank you, Aloy. Sun bless your search.
Don't get your hopes up, soldier.
Glide in. This must be the clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. Bloodstains. It's as good a place to start as any. Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Karja search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Was someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many machines walking around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. Blood. A lot of it. Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the blood trail with my focus. Looks like they're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here. Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. Where did you go off to? Trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs. I can grab this from my stash later. This'll make a good die. This looks like a good place for someone to hide.
What are we supposed to do now? We stay on track and make our way out west.
If we give up now, these are complete.
We don't know Larovik's dead. He hasn't shown at the rendezvous point. So either that fool guard killed him, or he lost his nerve.
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates.
And then what? Rayad was our only link to Vezra, and now he's dead too.
We'll track Vezra if we have to. But first we have to get past Barren Light. Next change of guard, we go in fast and loud.
Conover was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
We may have lost Meridian for now, but it will be ours again someday.
Another false alarm. At ease. There can't have been anyone here. She's back! And we have a man down! You again! On me! They need help! No! Follow her!
Takes care of that. It sounds like there's more Eclipse beyond the Daunt. If this Rayad was the only link to them, he might have a focus. He could tell me where they are. I'm guessing that's Rayad. Blood trail must have been his. I was right. Rayad has a focus.
Loyal Eclipse. If you're seeing this, it means your journey is almost. Follow the sun and bask in the...
I'll have to pay this Vezra a visit and crush his new Eclipse empire before it begins. There's coordinates here, out past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conover's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light. Some of the sweat.
When's that gonna be?
No idea. Almost ready to go. Watch yourself.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy! Did you find anything?
Did you find any land?
I'm working.
Fair enough. Fine.
Still look.
I see.
Oh, this'll really bore. I'll add a...
Nora, if you need shards, there's a salvage operation west.
Why else would one leave the...
Even the savior of Meridian can use some hunting practice once in a while. These grounds are always open to you.
You wish to practice your hunting skills, savior?
A rush of air. What's back here? I think I can climb up this cliff. This camp was abandoned a while ago. Another signal tower. Might be a lens I can grab for Reyna at the top. I don't think it'll connect. This tower is barely holding together. One of the signal devices. Should be a lens I can grab for Reyna. Okay. I think that's the last lens. I should trade with Reyna the next time I... Never mind.
Time to train, think.
Aloy, I was hoping I'd see you around. Is that what...
Now you've got all your lenses.
My pops would be sad they're tearing down those towers, but he'd be happy. Many thanks. Here. What?
So what are you...
I'm taking these ankles all...
Let's hope you don't...
Carja armor. To protect and to flatter.